Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wiryawan Maulana, and this is my midterm test assignment for Basic Reading Skills course. Digital natives. How do they learn and how to teach them? From UNESCO Institute for Information Technologies in Education. Social function. The social function is to persuade the reader and listener about digital natives. Digital natives. The concept of digital natives was introduced by Mark Prensky. Digital natives represent the first generation to grow up with this new technology. They are used to all kinds of technology of digital toys and tools which are an integral part of their life. Digital activity is like a mother tongue for them. They are the generation of technological acceleration of the internet and its networks. Growing up in such an environment, they think and process information in a totally different way than previous generation. Their thinking pattern has changed, and Mark Bransky says it is likely that their brains have physically changed too. They are native speakers of the digital language. This is a radical change, such that there is a big discontinuity between their generation and previous one. Three core stakes for digital natives. The first one is new knowledge and lifelong learning. The traditional and well-established knowledge no longer suffices to understand the world and to address the major question of the 21st century. The basic knowledge of the Generation Y cannot be reduced to read, write, count. Knowledge cannot be reduced to the addition of traditional school subjects. There is a tremendous accumulation of knowledge that is ever more complex. Number two is networks. ICTs, and particularly the Internet, bring about a radically different organization, which leads to new ways of processing and thinking. Networks are everywhere. A network can be defined as a set of points, pieces of information, person, web page, etc., linked by HR segments, direct access, a click of the mouse, internet connection, etc. In a network, we find totally different hierarchies. One can access a point through a myriad of ways. One can directly access people who before only the traditional hierarchy would allow access to. One can permanently enrich the network by creating new points and new connections. Number three is collective intelligence. In decades past, we taught education in terms of individual competence, individual intelligence, individual memory, individual achievement, etc. Today, networking and collaboration through ICTs allow for new ways of cooperating and the development of new concepts at a collective level. Collective intelligence is a major one. Collective intelligence is not simply the addition of individual intelligence in a group. Instead, it is include a kind of added value, a form of intelligence that cannot be reached at the individual level. Now, the significant lexicogrammatical features. Number one is focus on generic human and non-human participant, use of simple present tense, use of relational process, use of internal conjunction to stage argument. And the language features is use of simple present tense, the use of modal auxiliary, the use of action verbs, and the use of abstract nouns. Benefit. In this journal, there are many benefits that we can get. The benefit that we can get after reading this journal is that we know that digital natives is very important for today's generation. We can access knowledge easier with the help of today's technology. In addition, we are also easier to communicate with anyone and anywhere. Thank you. That's it for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.